Having conflict in marriage is not a problem. The problem is, how do we handle that conflict? Now, as couples, understand one thing: you are coming from different background, different setting. Some people are from different ethnic groups, so there is little understanding, about the other person. And no matter how many years you have been with a partner, there will always be conflict. So it is not whether there is conflict, it is how this conflict is being addressed. So when there is conflict in your relationship or marriage, you should aim to understand your partner. Try to understand what your partner is trying to explain. When there is an argument, listen carefully before you respond. Don't listen to attack, listen to understand. You will find that at the end of it, you'll be able to respond wisely. So how do you handle conflict in marriage or relationship? Another way is the tone of your voice. How are you talking? How are you talking? The tone of your voice is very important. You must control the tone of your voice. Don't make it look like you are saying something else when what you are saying, that is not what you really mean. A harsh tone can turn a small disagreement into a very major one. Why? Because of the way it was communicated. So you can actually say the right thing and you will say it in the wrong way. Then another thing in marriage, if there is an issue, like there are people that when there's an issue, they would like to just walk out of that issue. Don't walk out of issues in marriage. Don't walk out of conflicts. Try to resolve it immediately, because when you walk out on it, it will begin to grow. It will start breeding what is called resentment, hatred. That is where you see couples who have been married for years, they start hating themselves because there were a lot of issues that were never resolved. They just decided to sleep over it, wake up in the morning. I don't believe in sleeping over issues. Wake up in the morning and forgetting that something happened. You must talk about it. Then separate that problem from your spouse. Don't look at that problem and say this is your spouse. No, separate the problem from your spouse. Don't begin to blame your spouse. You understand? Don't blame your spouse. Talk about that particular issue. Then you both resolve it. Then the next, as a person, take responsibility. If you are only 20% wrong, own your 20%. Do you know that humility actually disarms tension? Apology does not make you weak, it makes you mature. Apology does not make you weak, it makes you mature. So when you do something wrong, accept that little part of your wrong. Don't say you did more, I did less. Then in a conflict, you should actually know when to stop. Know when to stop when there's conflict. If emotions are too high, pause. Take time to cool. Take time to pray. Then return to the conversation with more clarity. To enable the other person understand what you are saying. Just walking out of an issue is not healthy. Taking a short pause to regain control is the best you can do. So a healthy marriage is not a marriage without conflict. It is a marriage where conflict is handled with respect, patience, and maturity. So when love remains the foundation, even disagreements can strengthen the bond. When love remains the foundation, even disagreements can do what? Strengthen the bond. So I want you to go home, go to that your marriage, and begin to resolve every conflict.